What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today's topic is my transformation and what it took to lose 10 kg in around 90 days. So let's get into it. As you can see in this picture, this was me at the end of my bulk and at the beginning of my cut. You can see I was very fat, like I was holding fat everywhere. But the second picture, you can see how much I changed, right? You can see visual changes in 30 days, 60 days, and then 90 days is gonna be something no one will expect you to achieve. So here are some earlier on photos, for example, 20 days in. And then here's also a photo around 40 days in. And finally have another photo from around 60 days in. So you can see along the whole journey there was visual changes over the time. So now I want to talk about some of the things I faced throughout my journey, like the challenges. So let's get into that part. So firstly, I want to talk about the mistake I made during my bulk and why I did get so fat. So I think the main reason was that I didn't do any cardio at all. So I was just trying to eat as much as I wanted, and my goal in my head was just more food, more muscle. But later on I realized I was just gaining fat and it was just going to be a longer process to lose the fat afterwards. So it's kind of pointless. But I think it did speed up the process a little bit to gain the muscle. But then afterwards, the 90 days for example, it was just losing fat, where I think I could have avoided maybe half of the time to probably be around the same leanness. So my tip for everyone is, whilst you're bulking, increasing calories and everything, you should still keep a little bit of cardio in, just because then you're not just getting fat and you're using the food to build muscle and you're still staying in shape and healthy. So yeah, that's probably my first tip for you guys. The main thing that actually helped me lose 10 kg was increasing cardio over time, not just instantly adding it, because that would have been sort of stupid, because it could have caused more muscle loss, especially in a lot of people because they don't eat enough. So for what I did was I still kept my food the same pretty much. I just cleaned it out, no sauce, no sort of like bad things, chocolates, nothing. And then over time I added cardio from 30 minutes 3 times a week to 40 minutes, then 50 minutes, and then 50 minutes 5 times a week, and that was the maximum. So then after that I slowly started decreasing my carbs, but protein always stayed the same. So the amount of chicken I had during the bulk, I pretty much kept the same amount. So then each week I dropped around 30 grams of carbs, all the way from over 500 grams of carbs a day. I went all the way down to around 200. Obviously only dropping 30 grams of carbs each week, so that was a long process. It was about a couple of weeks, more than a couple of weeks. And then when I eventually got to the lowest amount, it was more of a tired feeling. It wasn't the best, but it definitely worked. The whole process had its value, like every step mattered. So those were the two main things that actually caused the weight loss or the fat loss, and I was still able to preserve my muscle, eating the protein and still working out intensely, really like, you know, pushing myself in the gym. That was also 5 times a week, so technically I was going to the gym 10 times a week, because I was doing my cardio in the morning separately from my weight training. Although a lot of people do say that you can do your cardio after your training, I just prefer to go in the morning because it was just like an extra thing to my routine that worked, because I still go to school. I went to college for the whole time I was cutting, so it worked. Along with all of this, I was trying to do at least 10 to 15,000 steps. I managed to do that pretty much every single day. So yeah, those were the 2 or 3 main things that really helped me lose 10 kg. So in my previous video, somebody asked me a question: what is my go-to post-workout meal? This is quite an interesting question because personally, I only eat cream of rice after every single workout. There isn't a specific reason why, but it's what a lot of bodybuilders do, and recently I've noticed a lot of people also posting about it. For me, it works because it's easy to make. It takes around 5-10 minutes to make. I mix it with protein powder and I add some fruits, and it's literally easy to eat, so I don't see why I wouldn't eat this sort of meal, and why I would eat chicken and rice after my workout when I can probably get the same results from eating cream of rice after my workout. It's very fast to digest and it works. It definitely works for me. So thank you for watching, and I hope this video inspired you, and I wish you good luck on your journey. And if you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments and I will answer them in the next video. Peace.